Hello everyone, my name is Hector and I am 12 years old. Today I am going to show you um, a story called Peter Pan and the Traveler. Long, long ago, there lived a boy called Peter Pan. Peter Pan and his group loved to travel. What shall we do today? John asked Peter Pan. We shall go to the Devil's Island, Pete, Pete answered Peter Pan. The Devil's Island is situated north on the state of Silrep. That island was famous for treasure that were buried underground. All get up, ordered Peter Pan. They got up and set off into a boat and to the Devil's Island. The journey took half an hour. As soon as they arrived at the Devil's Island, Peter Pan hid his boat and pitched a tent along the beach. The next day, they set off into the jungle in search of the buried treasure. One of Peter Pan's friends was a small fairy called Twister. Twister was only as big as the thumb. It was a good and friendly fairy. Twister was flying about in the jungle looking for fruits. After some time she became tired. She sat under a tree to rest. Suddenly a pirate appeared at the place. His name was Sam. Sam caught hold of Twister and brought her to his ship, which was an anchor in a small bay. This fairy can help us search for the buried treasure in the Devil's Island, whispered the pirate to his leader. The leader's name was Hook. Captain Hook was a very cruel man. Captain Hook detained Twister and placed her in a glass lantern. Twister screamed and shouted, but all in vain, for no one could hear her. At the same time too, Peter Pan and his friends were also looking for Twister. Twister could have lost the way, thought Peter Pan. Captain Hook demanded Twister to show the place where the treasure was buried. Next morning, Captain Hook and all his pirates went ashore. They captured Peter Pan's friends. Peter Pan was not captured because he was at that moment looking for food in the forest. All the pirates hurried back to their ship, bringing along them the captured friends of Peter Pan. Now don't you dare try to escape. If you try to escape, your fairy friend will be killed, warned Captain Hook. To try to escape, she tried to shake the lantern forward and backward. Finally, the lantern dropped to the floor and broke into pieces. At last, Twister was free. She flew away. Twister flew away towards the beach where Peter Pan and his friends had set up their camp. Peter Pan, Peter Pan! Shouted Twister. Peter Pan held Twister in the palm of his hand and said, Twister, what happened? We were kidnapped by the pirates. I managed to escape, but the others are all in the ship, Twister explained to Peter Pan. Peter Pan went to the pirate ship. Captain Hook, you are a coward, shouted Peter Pan. Peter Pan then cut the rope that was tied around his friends. Peter Pan then fought with Captain Hook. Not long after, all the pirates were trying to leave the ship. Peter Pan continued his fight with Captain Hook. Finally, Captain Hook was thrown into the sea. Peter Pan won the fight. Peter Pan and his friends took control of the ship. They were very happy. In the end, Peter Pan and his friends were able to locate the treasure in the Devil's Island. They celebrated their victory. Moral of the story, always be brave and calm when facing challenges.